So you're interested in learning more about the insurance carrier Royal Neighbors of America. We're going to get into that right after this. I am Matt McCray, agent and success coach here at fexsuccess.com. And this week we're going to talk about the insurance company Royal Neighbors of America. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this company was founded in 1895 by women, and it was created for women to have a choice where they could purchase insurance. The company is currently rated an A- excellent by AM Best. Now, one of the cool things about this company is their membership benefits. These are benefits that are provided for free to all agents and all of your policy holders. You're going to get things, and your clients are going to get things. They're going to get access to things such as a free simple will with annual updates. So now that's an amazing feature. Many of the seniors that you're working with don't have a will currently, and now if they purchase a policy from you through a Royal Neighbors of America, they can get a simple will with annual updates at no cost to them. There's other benefits such as, hearing aid discounts. They can save like $600 on a set of hearing aids. They get prescription discounts, dental and vision discounts, cash back for online shopping. Now, when you first become an agent, you're automatically a member, and your policyholders are automatically a member. And membership details do get mailed to each of the members. As a policy gets issued, they're going to get a membership packet with ID cards, and it's going to explain all of their details for them. So now let's take a look at some other benefits about Royal Neighbors. Let's look at their product portfolio. We specialize in final expense, but that doesn't mean that that's the only thing that we can sell with them. They have universal life policies. They have youth life insurance policies. They have term, final expense, whole life. They have single premium whole life, as well as annuities. Now, on the final expense, let's talk more specifically about that, because that's what we primarily market for. Yes, you've got the capability and the ability to write all their other products, but let's look closer at the final expense product. The level benefit is offered in face amounts starting at $5,000 and going up to $25,000. Now, they also offer a graded benefit policy that can be written starting as low as $5,000 and goes up to $10,000 as the max face amount. Riders. Oh, one other thing about the graded policy. The level, of course, it pays a level death benefit starting day one immediately. The graded, it's 30, 70, 100. And what I mean by that is if the person passes away in the first year on the graded policy, their beneficiaries will receive 30% of the face amount. If they pass away during the second year, it's going to be 70%. Third year, it's automatically a full benefit at that point, and their beneficiaries receive 100% of that. Now, the rider that's available on this policy through Royal Neighbors is an accelerated living benefit rider. And it's available at no cost. You just have to check on the application if they want it or not. So how do you run a quote with Royal Neighbors? Well, they provide online quote engine and a mobile app. So when you're in the home of a prospect's house, you can do if you've got a smartphone, you can run a quote really quickly that way using their app. And of course, they also still have the paper pre-calculated out rates already calculated out for you. So if you don't have a mobile app, or it's a smartphone, or it's not working, you should always carry your the printouts with you in your sales binder. That way, if something goes wrong with the app, or you don't have internet access, or something not working, you've got the backup. So let's talk a little bit about the underwriting information. All policies are going to go through the MIB check and a prescription check through the prescription RX database. Those are two two pretty standard features anymore. Most carriers run the MIB and the prescription tag. So other things about Royal Neighbors, they are very diabetic friendly. So if you've got a prospect who has diabetes, Royal Neighbors should be one of the first carriers that you look at. ALS is okay on the graded benefit plan. Home health care is okay. TIA that's a level benefit. Do they have a build chart? No. So there's no height and weight chart. So you can sell these policies as somebody who's underweight or overweight. Yeah, so that's the underwriting information. Let's talk a little bit about the application process. And this is one of the things that really sets Royal Neighbors apart and aside from all the other carriers. You know, we could talk about premiums and stuff, and their premiums are right in line with everybody else. Sometimes they're going to be a little bit lower, sometimes they're going to be a little bit higher than everybody else. But for the most part, the premiums are great. Now, the application process. You have the ability to do a paperless application. There's a worksheet that you'll fill out with your client, and once you have the worksheet filled out, that's got some of the basic information that you're going to need to provide when you do the phone interview. Once you've got that filled out, you pick up the phone, you call Royal Neighbors in their new business department. Now, the new business department is operational Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and then they open up again on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Because if you're out there writing business on Saturday, like every agent should be, it's a great day to make sales. They're available for you to submit the paperless application. The process takes about 15 to 20 minutes, and they're going to issue it at the end of the call, or they're going to let you know it needs to go into further underwriting or if it's a decline. But most of the time, as long as you've gone through the proper steps, they're going to issue it, after that 15 to 20 minutes. Now, they also have the capability if you can't call it in or there's something going on and maybe it's 4 o'clock on Saturday and you can't call it in, you can submit a paper application. So go ahead and take a paper application at that point, fax it in, or you can scan and email it in to them. Now, once they receive that paper application, it will slow the process down a little bit because they're going to do an outbound call to your client and they're going to go ahead and do that call anyway. So let your client know to expect a call from them. Next thing, credit cards. Do they accept credit cards? No, they do not. They accept a checking or savings account, and they can set the draft date based on the best draft date for your client. So you pick the day of the month or the day that they get Social Security check-in, and you can make that their draft date. So how does Royal Neighbors pay commissions? Well, for most agents who qualify, they're going to do a 9-month advance, and they're going to pay this. They're going to pay once the policy gets issued. A lot of the carriers these days don't pay the agent a commission until the first draft. So if you take an application today, the policy gets issued today, you do it over the phone, you're going to get commissions paid with Royal Neighbors tomorrow. The commission will be released tomorrow. Now, with other carriers, and that's whether or not your client pays the premium when the policy is issued. They may say, let's get the policy issued today, but not pay your premium for 2 weeks or 3 weeks when they get their Social Security check or whatever it is. Most carriers don't actually pay the agent the commission until that first draft from the bank account from the client. So the agent's sitting there waiting 2 to 3 weeks to get paid. Royal Neighbors is going to pay you on issue. So that's great news. Now, if you're interested and you don't have Royal Neighbors yet and you would like to add this amazing carrier to your portfolio, make sure you send me an email or get on our website and submit the form to get contracted. You can email me at matt, M-A-T-T, at fexsuccess.com. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up and make sure you've subscribed to our YouTube channel.
You are
Great
listening
selling
to
and have a great
fexsuccess.com with your host,
agent and success coach, Matt McCray.
Matt McCray. Learn the secrets to final expense sales right here.